Hello guys, so this is Amosdoll Music, and in today's lesson I want to teach you how to play the Jeopardy theme, okay? This is a nice catchy little theme, okay? So before we start learning it, I'll give you a quick preview of what it is so you know what it sounds like and what it looks like, okay? So here's a preview, check it out. We're gonna learn this today, all right? So, let me see. Okay, so we break this lesson into 4 main parts because it's just easier that way. You will learn as we go, and you kind of can remember as you go as well, okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and start the first part, okay? So the first part, the right hand, it starts on the G up here. Middle C is here, right? We go up an octave C. There's a G right there, up there, okay? So we go G, and then we go up to the high C, back to the G, and this time the lower 2 C's, and then back up to G, up to the high C again, and then back to G. Okay, so as you can see, the G is always here, but the C's, it's like either the high one or the low one, okay? So we have to find a way to kind of remember how it is. So it's pretty easy. What happens, the lower C's is wedged between the 2 high C's. So it's first start off the high C, then it goes to the 2 low C's, then it goes back to the high C. It's something for you to remember, okay? It makes it easier for you to remember when we kind of have these like mental checkpoints, okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and do it again. So it goes G, high C, back to G, low C twice, G, high C, back to G, like that. Okay, so that's that for the right hand. So the rhythm is pretty simple. The lower C's are the faster C's, and the high C's are just normal. So it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you hold the G for 2 beats at the last bit. Okay, and one more time. So it goes like this: G, C, D, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Okay. So when it's a bit faster, dun 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 dun, like that. Okay, so once you get that for the right hand, the left hand, we have 4 chords for this first part of this theme, okay? So the 4 chords for the left hand, they are, okay, check it out, C major, which is C, E, and G. The second chord is D minor, which is D, F, and A. Okay, the third chord is F major, which is F, A, and C. Okay, and the fourth chord is G major, which is G, B, and D. Okay, so with these 4 chords in mind, so C major, D minor, F major, and G major, just kind of memorize it and have it under your fingers so you can just like play it whenever you want, just like how I'm doing or how I'm talking and playing and not looking at it and playing it correctly as well. So that's what you want to aim for, because the left hand is like, most people, the left hand is the struggle, because when we have a right hand, the right hand is doing their own thing, and then suddenly the left hand wants to imitate the right hand, okay? So this is a way to train hand independence as well. So make sure you can get it, so automate it for the left hand so you can focus on the right hand itself, okay? So what happens when we put the 2 hands together for this first part, it goes like this. So the G and the C major together, so it's like together, up to, and back to G and D minor together, G and F major together, G and G major together. Okay, so as you can see, there's a really easy pattern for you to remember for this. All you have to remember is that when the right hand plays the G notes, the left hand is playing the chord, okay? So that's a good thing to remember, because that's a good pattern to remember, okay, when it's 2 hands together. So whenever the right hand does G, left hand does the chord, okay? So it goes together, 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 like that, okay? So like that. Like that, okay? So that's the first part. Okay, once we finish getting the first part polished, right hand, the second part goes like this. Okay, so it goes G, up to C, back to G, back up to the high C, up to the high E, and then run down from D, C, B, A, G sharp, like that. That's the second part for the right hand, okay? So let's do it again for the right hand. So it goes G, C, G, C, up to the high E, and then D, C, B, A, G sharp, like that. That's the right hand for the second part, okay? So the rhythm just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, okay? So the second half is the harder part where it's just running down, okay? So G, C, like that. So D, C, B, A, G sharp is the faster part, okay? So that's the right hand. Once you get the right hand, the left hand for the second part, we have 4 chords here. The 4 chords change a tiny bit here. The 4 chords for the second part, C major, C, E, G, which you know. Then it changes to A minor, which is A, C, E. And then we have D minor, which is D, F, A. And then we have G major, which is G, B, D. Alright, so with these 4 chords in mind, so it's C major, A minor, D minor, and G major. Let's go ahead and put the 2 hands together. So it goes like this. So it goes G and C major together. So it goes together, and then G and A minor together, and then the high E and D minor together, C and G major together, like that, okay? So that is the second part. One more time, it goes together, 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 just like that. All right, so that's the second part. So far, the first 2 parts will be played back to back like this. Check it out. Like that, okay? So that's the second part. Moving on to the third part now. So the third part, right hand goes like this. Goes G, up to the high C, back down to G, and then down to the E, F, G, back up to the high C. And then here we have a double note, which is D and G together. And then E, like that. Like that. One more time for the third part. So this is a little bit tricky, so let's do it again. So it goes G, high C, G, down to the E, F, G, up to the high C, and then down to D and G together, and then E, like that. Yeah, so the last 2 notes is da-da, it's kind of like this trick, okay? So yeah, so that's right hand, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, like that. The rhythm, dun 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 dun, da-da, like that, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay, so the 4 is on the last beat, and the right hand is kind of like syncopated, doing the da-da, okay? So that's the right hand. Once you get it, the left hand, we have 4 chords here. The 4 chords is a tiny bit different here as well. It's nearly the same as the second part, but the first 3 chords are the same, and then the last chord is different. So C major, C, E, G, which you know, A minor again, A, C, E, D minor, which you know, D, F, A, but the last chord is E minor, it's different. So it's E, G, B. Okay, so with these 4 chords in mind, so C major, A minor, D minor, E minor. With these 4 chords in mind, let's put the 2 hands together. So it goes G and C major together, so it's together, and then G and A minor together, G and D minor together, and then the 2 notes D, G, and the E minor together, like that. Okay, one more time. So it goes like this: together, 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 like that. Okay. So that's the third part. It's a bit trickier, so practice a few times. But anyway, the 3 parts back to back will be played like this. So it's like. Make sure you get that kind of feel. Anyway, moving on to the 4th and last part of the theme. Right hand, it's pretty straightforward. It starts with the high C, and then down to A, G, F, E, D, C, like that for the right hand, okay? One more time, so it goes high C, down to A, G, F, E, D, C. It's kind of like a descending motive, okay? So that's right hand. Left hand, this is the harder bit because for every right hand, you would know we just had 7 notes for the right hand for this 4th part. For every right hand note matches 1 chord for the left hand. So it's a kind of like really fast chord changes. Good for you to practice these chords changes anyway. So the 7 chords for the left hand is F major, which is F, A, and C. Second chord is D minor, which is D, F, A. Third chord is E minor, which is E, G, B. 4th chord is F major again. And the 5th chord is second version of C major, which is G, C, E. And then the 6th chord is G major, which is G, B, D. And the 7th chord is C major, which is C, E, G. Okay? So, with these 7 chords in mind, so F major, D minor, E minor, F major, C major second version, G major, and C major. So you have to kind of get it really succinct. So yeah, kind of try to play it without like looking at the keys because it's kind of fast, okay? So really simple, as I said, the 7 chords matches with the 7 notes on the right hand, okay? So it goes like this. Together, together, together. Da, 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 like that. Simple, right? Okay, so together, 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 together. can't even say together that quickly, okay? So it is fast, okay? The chords are matching quickly, okay? But yeah, try to practice it slowly, then build up the speed. But anyway, that's pretty much it. That's the 4 parts. So play back to back, goes like this. Like that, very fun song, okay? So that's half of the theme, okay? The second half of the theme is the key change and stuff, but I played the entire song. I made a cover of it. Go ahead and check out my cover of it if you want to get some inspiration on it and what to do. And as for now, I guess, enjoy your time on my channel. I have a lot of these kind of like piano covers on meme type of songs. I have so many, have over 1,800 piano videos for you to enjoy and learn from. But anyway, as for now, enjoy your time on my channel and see you next time. I'm glad you made it to the end of my video. Now you can visit my website to learn how to play this or any song you want through my methods explained through books and courses, or just get me to make a full song video lesson or sheet music transcription on any song you want using my customized services. As for now, enjoy your time on my channel, subscribe, and see you next time.